What's going on, guys? One love out to everybody. We got Bellator 293 Golm versus James. Quick prediction here, guys. Not much breakdowns. Before I get started, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to this channel. Also check out my Patreon account for all my face-up prediction and prop plays. You can also donate to my PayPal account so I can keep doing this more full-time and more consistently, right? This is a quick thing I'm dropping here, guys. Gonna be 15 fights here. Not too confident in these plays because this is a pretty tough card, and a lot of these guys I don't really know too much. And a lot of the guys are not that skilled, so it's kind of difficult to predict the fight. So I'm just gonna give you the winners real quick, and also check out my Patreon account for my prop plays and my face-off predictions, which I'm going to drop that in maybe after I finish doing this video here. I'm going to add on the props to my Patreon and the face-offs. Okay, so that's about it there, guys. First fighter, we got Maria Henderson versus Mackenzie Stiller. Dan Henderson's wife. I'm going to go with Maria Henderson here. I'm going to say by decision. Alright, next fighter, we got Bryce Meredith versus Brandon Carollo. I'm going to go with Bryce here. I'm going to say Bryce by submission in the first round. Next fighter, we got Randi Field versus Ashley Cummins. I'm going to go with Randi Field here. And I'm going to say Randi Field by decision. Next fighter, guys, we got Mike Hamel versus Nick Brownie. I'm going to go with Mike Hamel here. I'm going to say Mike Hamel by decision. Next fighter, we got Christian Edwards versus Raheem Cleveland. Christian Edwards is actually a 205er. He was like a kind of a prospect guy here, but you know, had some loss against Ben Parson and then loss against Grant Neal. So, and then he's going up in weight to fight Raheem Cleveland. You know, I mean, I don't think he has ever fought at heavyweight. So he's like going in at 134, weighing at 130. Sorry, 134. He weighed in at 237. So I checked his record. I don't see him fighting at any heavyweight. So this is probably his first time going up to heavyweight. He was also a 185er in his amateurs, and a guy like Cleveland, I mean, Cleveland was a 205er also, but I feel Cleveland fought in his early career at heavyweight, so he's used to being at heavyweight. Yeah, see, 265 way back in 2013. I'm gonna go with Edwards here, guys, but like I said, this card here, I'm not too sure about the picks. I mean, I did my homework on it, but still, a lot of guys are kind of tough. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of tough to, to give a prediction on this because it can go either way. I'm gonna go with Edwards here. I'm gonna say Edwards by KO TKO in the first, but I'm not confident. And remember, guys, check my Patreon account because I'm gonna be making a lot of changes. Couple changes, maybe 3 or 4 changes. So check out the Patreon account for that. And also, I'm gonna be putting a lot of different props in there too. So check that out too, okay? Next fight, we got Lance Gibson versus Vladimir Tokov. I'm going to go with Lance. I'm going to say Lance by decision, all right? Lance. All right, next fight, we got Lucas Brennan versus Josh Diego. Lucas Brennan is a good prospector, man. And if you guys remember Brennan, his dad was way back in the days, was also a fighter too. I'm liking Lucas, so I'm going to say Lucas by submission in the first round, guys. Next fight, we got Joey Davis versus Jeff Crinton. I'm going to go with Joey Davis here, pretty good prospect, strong wrestling base. I'm going to say Joey Davis by KO TKO in the first round. Next fight, we got Pam Sorenson versus Sarah Collins. So next kind of tricky one here. I mean, Sarah has a judo here, but from some amateur fights I saw, which was kind of, I believe in 2019 or so, she trying to implement a judo and it just wasn't happening, and she was getting taken down. In her recent fights, she doesn't look too bad, but again, who is she fighting? Exactly. I'm going to go with Pam. I'm going to say Pam by decision. Next fighter, we got Adam Piccolotti versus Mandel Nello. Next tough one here, guys, man. Nello got the reach, height, skill striker, but can gas out, and he would drop the ball. Adam is a grinder, never been knocked out, never been finished. I believe he's been submitted. Nello can also pull off submission too. I believe Nello is a BJJ black belt, but he gasses out in the fights. Adam will keep a pace. I went for Adam here, but remember, check my Patreon because I couldn't make changes depending on the face-offs and the weigh-ins, okay? So I'm going to go with Adam here. I'm going to say Adam by decision, but I'm not confident. Next fighter, we got Sullivan Cauley versus Luke Traynor. I'm gonna go with Cauley here. I'm gonna say Cauley by decision. Not confident. Next fighter, we got We got Archie Colgan versus Justin Maltov. Both guys are pretty good. Somebody always has to go. Both guys are pretty skilled fighters, man. Justin more of a boxer there, work the body, more stay in the pocket, kind of phone boot style. And Archie's freaking athletic, and his striking is not too bad. And his takedowns, I said, he picks you up and slam you, man. He's quick, double legs. I feel Archie could be a little more well-rounded guy here, but Justin is a pretty durable guy and will keep pushing forward. But the takedowns, I'm going to go with Archie here. I'm going to say Archie by a decision. And like I said, both guys are good prospects here, so it could go either way, to be honest. But I'm gonna go with Archie Colgan by decision, guys. All right. Next fight, we got John Salter versus Aaron Jeffrey. Remember Aaron Jeffrey from the Contender Series there. I'm gonna go with Salter is not a bad fighter, man. His BJJ is pretty good. His submission games, his takedowns. But I'm gonna go with Aaron here. I'm gonna say Aaron Jeffrey by decision. But again, Salter could pull a win off here, guys. So be very careful. Next fight, we got Kat Zingano versus Lima Court. I'm going to go with Kat Zingano here by decision. Lima Court will push for takedowns too and wrestle, but Kat Zingano, I feel, could be a little more physical, stronger here in the clinch and the takedown submission games. And also, I feel she's more well-rounded and also more experienced here. Yeah, so I'm going to go Kat Zingano by decision, but I'm not confident. Next fighter, we got the main fight in card. We got Marcelo Golm versus Daniel James. James is a phenom, man, heavy hitter. Golm is a pretty good fighter. I remember Golm from the UFC. Got in there a little early. Ended up getting cut and went to Bellator. Golm coming from a good camp here, the American top team. It's going to be a tough one here, guys. I can see this going either way. I mean, James connect to Golm, he could knock him out. So, I feel Golm with the BJJ, takedowns, it could make a difference here. I'm going to say Golm by KO TK in the third. It could be ground and pound. So I got Golm in the third round finish. KO TKO, but not confident. All right. That's my prediction there, guys. Real quick, a little bit of breakdown there, but not too much. Remember, check out my Patreon account for all the face-offs and the props, which I'm going to drop that maybe the next hour. I'm going to put that up. Also, donate to my PayPal account. All the donations really help, so I can do this more full-time, spend more time breaking down the fights, just have more time, more energy, to spend on these fights, do better research, Also, hit the thumbs up button. I need some thumbs up so these videos can get out too. Yeah, so that's basically there, guys. And also, leave your comments down below, and let me know, how you guys feel about these picks, and let me know what kind of picks you guys have, if you feel that maybe James is a better pick, or maybe Leon McCourt is a better pick here. So let me know how you feel about this card here. It's just a quick little thing I'm doing here. So like and subscribe. Also subscribe to the channel too. I need subscriptions, at least 1,000. I need like 20 thumbs up or 50, whatever. The more the better. And that's about it there, guys. You guys keep on kicking real quick. One love out to everybody, and